breaking news is Spain is vocally rejecting AH, as politicians are calling out AH by name, saying that someone like her, someone that has done everything that she did, the world knows about, shouldn't be able to choose to move to Spain, change their name, and start over from scratch. Now, this blowback is in response to her brand new PR campaign. You know, the one that failed miserably, telling you, hey, she's leaving Hollywood. Not that she's been blacklisted. There are many, many people that are agreeing with this too. Oh, it has got AH's followers and all of her PR in a tizzy as well. You and I, we're going to talk about that today. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. When I said that newest PR campaign was failing, I had no idea just how bad it had gotten, with even Spain saying, you know what, even though this person is saying they're going to relocate here, yeah, we don't want it at all. Now, this message is spreading all over social media too. I mean, first, you have this spreading on Twitter, like I showed you the shot there. That has ended up trending. That's how I found out about it. But this is also on Instagram. You can see the post there. It's the second post from the newest. And if you look at the account here, I thought that this was very telling. Notice at European Parliament. That's right. You have people in positions of authority that are actually saying, no, we reject this move. We reject this PR. We don't want this at all. And I think that's really telling. I mean, that it's louder than the PR being ran by the media. Now, all of this is a response to a multi-pronged PR campaign. You saw the first part of it drop on May the 5th, and after that went over like a lead balloon, well, they decided to come back 3 days later. They decided they were going to add this, saying, hey, you know, AH, look at her. She's out here. She's creating a new life. Why? Well, she's leaving Hollywood for that quieter life in Europe. Now, you can tell that this is a reaction to all of that puff piecing, too. I mean, you see the date on it at first, May the 11th. So when I'm recording this happened yesterday. Also, you see all of those puff piece pictures. I mean, where she's shown all over the place. Yeah, that gets a response. And I agree with this response, too. I mean, if we're talking about anyone else, you would have people up in arms about this. They would be saying, hey, why exactly does this person get to reset? Why can they change their name and potentially do all of this stuff again? I mean, check it out. See exactly what's said here. Now, you have to excuse any translation errors. I mean, this is translated from Twitter by Google, but the point, it's pretty clear here. You know, we should ask ourselves, why a man abuser? And really, I think you can drop the word man and say, why an abuser and someone that is convicted of false accusations as well, like AH. They've decided that they're going to choose Spain, Madrid to move. And that's an interesting question, by the way. Why exactly did they choose there? Also, on the top of that, they decided they were going to change their name and they're going to start from scratch. Now, I'm personally glad that they added the notation about a name change, too, because the name change, well, this is something that doesn't get widely reported right now. Why? Because it wouldn't match up with all that puff piece of, hey, she's moving on. I mean, this was reported as a shot at JD when it was first noted. You'll notice the name here. You could choose any name whatsoever, but she chose Martha Jane Canary, aka Calamity Jane. See, the only reason that we found out about this at all is quite by accident. And you know, it won't get reported in any puff pieces at all because Calamity Jane, she hated Native Americans. She believed in manifest destiny. She used those beliefs to end quite a few Native American lives. And here's the media telling you why this is a problem. Quote, JD's roots. Most likely, AH chose that specific name to have a direct attack on JD, who has repeatedly emphasize that his family roots lie in the ancient tribes of Native Americans and that his great-great-grandmother was either Cherokee or Creek Indian. So it's not just a name change, not just trying to blend in. No, it was a reflection of mindset. Now, he finishes that off by saying, you know what? I don't think it's the weather that she's coming to enjoy here. I don't think that's why she picked out Spain, Madrid at all. I think it's because of a specific mindset. You know, a mindset that does not like men. She thinks that is going to be something she's going to encounter. She's not going to get any blowback at all. And yeah, she gets blowback anyway. And if you look at this right now, I mean, currently with the numbers, you have over 1 million hits on this, 1 million impressions. And that's going to pick up today too, because this is starting to get quite a bit of traction. And if you look at this, it's got a positive response as well. You have 5,783 likes so far, 1,617 retweets. That doesn't include quote tweets, which are almost unanimously for what he's saying as well. And you've got some people that are trying to do damage control for AH. They're trying to put in comments because this thing is trended. But Twitter, it is not real life. And he follows this up too. He has somebody ask, hey, isn't that the person that in that bed? You know, that question there. And he's like, yeah, you know what? That's exactly who it is that we're bringing in. And on top of that, they cut off a finger. And she told JD that no one would believe him because he was a man. And again, that's gotten a lot of positives too. I mean, if you look at those numbers, you have over 700 likes. This is just on a comment there. You also have 4 quote tweets. People are actually saying, yes, that's what happened too. Plus 15 retweets as well. Now, personally, I think that comments like this, they are very important to see too. Not only because you have Spain flatly rejecting the notion that they embrace this, but you should have people like this called out as well. I mean, if you look at the puff pieces, the way that they try to frame this, hey, you know, this person has options. And remember, despite what we saw in a courtroom play out, these same media sources, they've tried to spin this thing for over a year now. They've been spinning it despite the decision, despite the way the world saw it and on, and they try to make it look like, she chose this. Why? Well, that's her option. You know, she quit Hollywood. Hollywood didn't quit her, and that's not the truth at all. I mean, again, if we don't call this stuff out, if people don't reject it, then the puff pieces, the mainstream media, they become the arbiters of truth. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Can't thank you enough for that. Want to help the channel out, by the way. Links are in the description. Definitely check those out. But I'm going to end here. I want to thank you again. You know, you being here, that means something. And I will see you. Have a great one.